thought you had discovered everything in your games? Not quite. In this video, we're going to take a look at 10 game locations that are so well hidden. You'd probably never find them without help from the internet or a tip from a friend. Top 10 secret locations. Number 10. Doom 2 has one of those hidden maps that could easily slip past you if you're not curious enough or a little bit crazy. This map is a tribute to the classic Wolfenstein, meaning you'll get a nostalgic return to Nazi bunkers, but with one little twist. Instead of the usual enemies, you'll face a horde of pixelated foes with a demonic twist. And if that's not enough, if you keep searching, you'll stumble upon another secret level where you'll face off against the cyber demon. And that's exactly what makes Doom so great. This game will never stop surprising you with its mix of chaotic violence and hidden details. Number 9.
4 years have passed since the mortal races banded together.
World of Warcraft and the world of Azeroth probably don't need any introduction. Over the past 20 years, millions of players have explored every corner of it. You'd think that this entire world would have been mapped out within the first few years. But if players looked in the right places, they still managed to discover hidden secrets. In a small, rundown church called Morgensblot, there lies an apparently inaccessible crypt known as the Pool of Upside-Down Sinners. Some players were able to get inside using glitches, discovering skeletons hanging from the ceiling. For a while, it was rumored that this part of the game wasn't finished because its content could push the game's rating to an M, which could negatively affect sales. However, Blizzard later denied this. Since its discovery, this one secret location became accessible in patch 7.3. It's now available for those who can complete the Riddle of the Lucid Nightmare, quest and earn a unique mount, a Dark Unicorn. Number 8. Gabe Newell, developer and co-founder of Valve, and a legend in the gaming industry, who makes us pull out our wallets every time there's a sale on Steam. However, their first game, Half-Life from 1998, captivated the world with its combination of FPS, action, storytelling, and technological innovations through the Source engine. Today, it stands as a true classic. During development, Valve's founder had an idea and decided to hide his photos in a secret room, accessible only by using a cheat to exit the map. Specifically, in the third chapter, Unforeseen Consequences. Right at the start of the level, Gordon steps down into a large freight elevator. Once you get to the bottom, you need to use the console command "no-clip" to go beyond the boundaries and fly into the room. With Gabe's face plastered on the walls, it's a bit of a bizarre hidden location, but it opened the door to many memes that followed.
I got nothing to say about Half-Life.
Number 7. The secret cow level in Diablo 2 is one of the biggest gaming legends. Blizzard took this idea from a myth that was told about the first game, where a hidden cow level would unlock if you clicked on a cow a certain number of times. The developers turned this myth into a reality, and in the second game, you can actually access it. After finishing the game, you just need 2 items: the Weird's Leg and the Tomb of Town portal. Then, combine them in the Hardrick Cube, and behold, a portal opens to the Moo Moo Farm location. So, what awaits you there? Well, just a horde of cows armed with giant axes, ready to slice you up. These cows aren't just fast and strong, but also damn persistent. Fighting them is tough, but it's that kind of bizarre fun you won't forget anytime soon. And maybe you'll even defeat the Cow King himself and get your hands on the unique Cow King's Ladders armor set. Number 6. Super Mario World, released in 1991, is widely considered the pinnacle of classic Mario games, showcasing why this series remains so beloved. Mario, Luigi, and Princess Peach fresh from saving the Mushroom Kingdom, embark on a well-deserved vacation to Dinosaur Land. However, during their sunny beach vacation, the Plumbing Brothers discover that Peach has vanished, launching them into yet another daring adventure to rescue her. Dinosaur Land is full of mysteries, dinosaurs, and several hidden locations. Among them are the secret realms of Star World and Special World. Star World, the first set of hidden levels, features 5 challenging stages that require extensive use of Yoshi, far more than the rest of the game. What makes these levels particularly unique is how they are accessed. Unlike other secret areas, Star World levels can be unlocked via multiple paths from different parts of the game. The reward for completing these stages is the discovery of a hidden exit in Star World 5, which doesn't unlock a Star World 6, but instead leads to a new level called Gnarly. Special World, on the other hand, offers the most difficult stages in the entire game. These levels are a true test of skill, recommended only for players who have already mastered the main game. Number 5. Ratchet & Clank is a series that has entertained us since the days of PlayStation 2. But did you know about the secret Insomniac Museum? This hidden gem fully came to life in Ratchet & Clank 3, and you can only access it by completing the game 100% or using a teleport at 3 a.m. The Insomniac Museum is like a gaming Disneyland for all Ratchet & Clank fans. You can explore ideas that didn't make it into the final game, try out prototype weapons that were never officially released, or just take a behind-the-scenes look at how the developers work. What's more, it's a brilliant way to appreciate all the hours of effort Insomniac poured into their games. Seeing how many ideas and concepts didn't make the final cut makes you value every little detail you encounter in the game. Number 4. Batman had been out of the spotlight in the gaming world for years, but everything changed with the release of Arkham Asylum in 2009. Rocksteady didn't just bring us a solid game. They gave fans a true love letter to The Dark Knight. From engaging gameplay to hidden treasures, Arkham Asylum was packed with nods to Batman's legacy. Whether it was Easter eggs referencing past stories or haunting audio tapes scattered across the asylum, there was something for every fan to enjoy. But one secret in particular stood out. A hidden room that wasn't just a collectible, but a glimpse into the future. Deep in Warden Sharp's office, there's an unmarked wall that even Batman's detective vision won't highlight. To uncover the secret, you'll need to spray explosive gel on the right spot and blow it open. Inside lies a room filled with plans for an audacious project: the creation of Arkham City. The blueprints reveal a scheme to turn Gotham slums into a massive prison, walled off to house both Blackgate's criminals and Arkham's patients. It's an eerie and thrilling look at what's to come, perfectly setting the stage for the next chapter in the series. Rocksteady's decision to include this kind of forward-thinking Easter egg was bold, especially since superhero games didn't have the best reputation at the time. But Arkham Asylum shattered expectations. It proved that with enough care and respect for the source material, a superhero game could achieve extraordinary quality. This was more than a game. It was the start of one of the best superhero franchises in gaming history. Number 3. Do you remember Command & Conquer Red Alert and its Counter-Strike expansion? If you believe you've uncovered everything, you're in for a surprise. There's a secret campaign called It Came from Red Alert that you can unlock by holding the Shift key and clicking on the speaker in the main menu.
Ants? Is this some kind of a joke?
So, what awaits you there? Giant, bloodthirsty ants, the result of a failed Soviet experiment. For some nostalgic players, this might bring back memories of an old game or movie. That's right. Westwood Studios drew clear inspiration from the classic game It Came from the Desert and the movie, Them. This campaign is a nightmare for anyone who thought Red Alert was just about battling tanks and infantry. The ants are fast, powerful, and ready to ambush you at every turn. And because they're enormous, you're guaranteed to feel helpless. Thankfully, if you keep your cool and figure out their weaknesses, you can take down these mutant ants and earn one of the game's most satisfying rewards, the thrill of surviving. Something you'd never expect in a strategy game like this.
Ants.
Number 2. Castlevania: Symphony of the Night is one of the best games in the series. As son of Dracula Alucard, you return to your father's castle and explore its dark secrets. When you think you've seen the entire castle and explored every corner, it surprises you with something extra. And that's exactly the case with the Reverse Castle, which is a completely inverted version of the original castle, full of new bosses and enemies. To access the Reverse Castle, you need to find the Holy Glasses and then free Richter Belmont from the grasp of Dracula's servant, Shaft. This reveals the Reverse Castle, turning the world upside down. Your task then is to find 5 parts of Dracula's body. Each one is carefully hidden, and you must use your acquired skills and knowledge. And when you finally find them all, an epic battle with Dracula awaits, one that you'll remember for a long time. Number 1. Dark Souls 3 offers one of the most challenging yet rewarding secret areas in the game, Archdragon Peak. This hidden location is home to 2 optional bosses, a wealth of new items, and a dragon-filled theme that's both awe-inspiring and deadly. But before you can face its trials, you'll need to uncover how to get there. First, you'll need the Path of the Dragon Gesture, which is obtained after defeating the former king of Lothric, Osiris. His obsession with dragons led him to experiment on himself, ultimately transforming into a bizarre hybrid of man and dragon. Lore aside, once you've claimed the gesture, the journey begins. Head to the Irithyll Dungeon, where you'll find a petrified dragon acolyte. Perform the Path of the Dragon Gesture beside him, and you'll trigger a cutscene that transports you to the breathtaking Archdragon Peak. The moment you arrive and take in the towering mountains, misty valleys, and dragon-worshipping shrines, it becomes clear that the journey was well worth it. The area's crown jewel is, of course, the optional boss, the Nameless King. This fight is as punishing as it is spectacular, with epic visuals and a difficulty level that will test even the most seasoned players. But I won't spoil too much. Archdragon Peak holds plenty of surprises for those bold enough to explore its secrets. Let us know in the comments. Did you find this location on your own, or did you need a little help from a guide? Thanks for watching, and have a nice gaming day.